What's going on, guys? Your boy Rad Amazing here, back with another video. And in today's video, guys, we are doing the Hu Tao plunge team alongside Shen Yun, and I wanted to actually test it on the latest Spiral Abyss. So for the team we're rocking in today's video, guys, let's actually go to the team setup here, and I'll show you guys exactly what we're rocking. So we're rocking Hu Tao, Farina, Yelan, and Shen Yun. And the idea is here, guys, is that we have obviously Shen Yun to enable plunging, and so Hu Tao, we're going to do the elemental skill into just a bunch of plunging, and we have Farina and Yelan here for the vaporize, so that we're able to get a bunch of crazy vape damage. You know, Yelan with obviously your off-field damage, and same with Farina, but also Farina's fanfare stacks, right? We can actually stack up the fanfare stacks with Shen Yun, as Shen Yun is also a healer for the team. So it's actually going to be very synergistic between Shen Yun and Farina, and then also with the off-field damage we're doing from Farina and Yelan in terms of the hydro application. For pretty much Hu Tao should be guaranteed vaping every plunge that we do, guys. And yeah, I'm looking forward to testing this out. It seems like it's going to be a pretty strong team. So if you guys enjoy videos like this, man, definitely make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We are on the road to that 1K subscribers. And if you guys didn't know, we are doing a 5x Welcome Moon giveaway for 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't hit that sub button already, man, what are you doing? Make sure to hit that sub button. And with that out of the way, man, let's hop in and let's test out this team on the latest Spiral Abyss. Alrighty, guys, so we are now hopping into floor 12, chamber 1. I am going to go with the 80 EM, as that's obviously going to boost our vaporize damage a ton. So let's hop in and let's see what we're able to do against the Consecrated Beast. So the first Consecrated Beast here, he is a Pyro Consecrated Beast, guys. So that means that we're going to be doing a lot less damage to this guy just because of the fact that he has a ton of Pyro resistances, right? So that's going to be a little bit annoying right there for Hu Tao, but we'll see what else we're able to do though in terms of the damage. Like let's see, what's our plunging look like? 37k plunge when he's resisting Pyro. That's not too bad considering he's resisting Pyro right there, right? So let's do the burst. Okay, let's reapply elemental skill. Let's do this. Let's cast the particles with you, and then we're just gonna do the triple elemental skill with there with Shen Yun. Let's do the burst again with you. Okay, let's do burst with you. There we go. And then we can do burst with Shen Yun right there. There we go. And then elemental skill. Boom. Okay, and we're going in. Here we go. So this guy should be pretty easy to kill with Hu Tao, because we do have a bunch of vaporized damage, guys. So let's see. Let's do another charge and then land. Okay, so honestly not bad on that initial hit right there for that turn. Or for that, bro, I said turn. Bro, we on Grand Cross right now? Bro, on Genshin Impact for the time right there. Alright, so there we go. Let's do this to get some, you know, particles right there for Yelan. Let's do this. Let's do Hu Tao right here. And there we go. Okay, so guys, that was about, what was that? 8 minutes, 48 seconds left over. So only about a minute and 10 seconds on that first chamber. And that was my first attempt at it too. So honestly, not bad. You know, usually when I do these like Spiral Abyss chambers, guys, I try and do like multiple attempts to get a good clear, but that was like pretty quick, and considering how I was able to do that. So yeah, no, honestly, not bad at all. Let's move on now to chamber 2 and let's see what else this team's able to do. Alrighty, guys, we are hopping into floor 12, chamber 2. I am going to go with the character elemental skill damage. It's going to boost our off-field damage like a fairly good amount. So let's hop in and let's see what we're able to do here. So let's do this, let's do that, let's do Shen Yun, and let's not get hit. There we go. And let's do the elemental skill here with Hu Tao. We can just kill these guys, and then we'll start the next phase here with the ruin graders or whatever, right? So there we go. Okay, so now we got our burst here with Farina. So let's do that into the Yelan, right? Let's do this right here with Shen Yun, and let's do burst with Yelan. I got a re-elemental skill with Farina right there, and here we go with Hu Tao. All right, start plunging. 115k. Yeah, 140k, guys. Yeah, I mean, that's really, really good, all right? Like, we got to get those, like, 150k plunges. Like, that's where we're really going to see the damage from Hu Tao right there, right? Obviously, that is really, really good. All right, so let's do that into this, into this, into the burst with you. And then we can just finish this off with Hu Tao. So, what was that? About a minute and 10 or 50 seconds right there, guys. So we had 9 minutes 10 left. Yeah, so about 50 seconds. I definitely could have optimized that better, and you saw one of the ruin bears like ran away as I was doing my plunges. So probably like you could save maybe like 10 seconds there, shave off like 10 seconds, and that would be pretty good for the second half to have, like, you know, what is that, 2 minutes and 20 seconds left over to actually clear the plunge boss. So yeah, no, it's actually pretty good. All right, let's move on now, guys, to the final chamber, and we'll see what else we're able to do on the first half. Alright, guys, now moving on to floor 12, chamber 3. We are going to get normal and charge attack damage, which is not going to boost our plunge damage necessarily, guys, but we're still going to get a fairly good chunk when we are doing our charge attacks. So now moving into these final 2 enemies right here, it should be pretty quick. So let's hop in, let's see what we're able to do. So let's do the elemental skill right there with Farina. Let's do the elemental skill right there with Yelan, burst. And then let's do the elemental skill into the burst with Shen Yun. Now, I do not have energy on Farina. We got to get her burst off. There we go. And now we're just going to start plunging with Hu Tao. So let's do this. We can do like a charge attack in between there too. If I can get a charge attack into a plunge, like that's not too bad too. So about, what is that, 100k guys, 100k plunge right there when we do get the crits. That's not too bad at all. Okay, so let's do that right there. Let's do elemental skill with you. Let's do this, catch the particles, and I might as well just charge attack with to finish off right here with Hu Tao. There we go, guys. So about, what was that, 35 seconds. Okay, really good on that final chamber for, you know, the time for the second half. Like, you got a lot of time left over, right, to be able to kill that guy. So yeah, man. Okay, that was really good. Let's move on to the second half and let's see how well Hu Tao does against the plunge boss and then also the geo boss, guys. I think those are going to be a little tough, but remember, plunging also is a blunt attack, so that is going to help us break those geo shields. So let's see what we're able to do. Alright guys, we are hopping into chamber 1 second half. We have about, like, what is that? I think like 2 minutes left over. I think we'll definitely be able to do this. So let's hop in and let's see what we're able to do here, guys. So let's start it off with the Farina burst into the elemental skill right there, into the elemental skill with Yelan burst. I'm going to do the elemental skill Shen Yun into her burst. And here we go, guys. We're going to start plunging with Hu Tao right here. So let's do the plunge. 117k, 88k right there. If we get these vaporized hits here, guys, I mean, we're going to do a lot of damage. So we're missing a little bit of vapes right there. Let's do the burst into the elemental skill again with Farina. And yeah, we're going to have to finish this guy off real quick. So let's just kill him. We'll just do a charge attack. And he should die right there. There we go. Moving on to these guys. Okay, so let's do the burst right there with Farina into the burst with Yelan. Let's do the burst with Shen Yun. I'm going to do the elemental skill there too. Let's do elemental skill with Farina. And here we go. Let's just start plunging. Here we go, guys. 124k right there. That's really good in terms of a plunge hit, right? Like, that's obviously very strong. So there we go. This guy is one shot. Let's do this right here. Elemental skill into the elemental skill with Yelan. Let's get her burst right there into the elemental skill here with Hu Tao. We can just charge attack, kill this guy. There we go. We got about 40 seconds left here, guys. Can we do this? Can we do this? We should be able to. Okay, let's do this. Get the energy with you. Let's do that to catch energy with you. Elemental skill, burst. And I'm at elemental skill here with Hu Tao, and we're just gonna start plunging. Here we go, guys. Is this going to be enough to finish him off here, man? Let's see. We're getting kind of knocked back a little bit, staggered by that guy right there. Okay, there we go. Let's do the burst, and boom. We don't get the freaking crazy burst nuke. Okay, well, there we go, guys. We do get the kill right there. I wasted Farina burst at the very end there, but we do get the kill, and we finish it out. Now, that was definitely a little scuffed of a run, but you can see Hu Tao does fine against multi-wave. I mean, the plunge damage is still a lot. You saw there when we were facing those, the second wave of enemies, we were doing like 120k plunge. Like, that was really good. And also, you're still able to do your charge attack playstyle with Hu Tao here, guys, because you're not using any stamina when you're plunging, right? You're just going for the plunge attacks. And then you're still able to have some charge attack for when you're doing it, like the stamina for that, right? So, alright, moving on to Chamber 2 with the plunge boss. Let's see what we're able to do against that. Alrighty, guys, so I cleared the first phase in about like 30 seconds. So we have about, what is that, 2 minutes and 20 or 30 seconds left over for us to be able to finish this off. Now, I think we should be fine with that. But we'll see here, guys. We do got to do a bunch of plunging here with Farina, and we'll see if that's actually going to help us here to get everything sorted out. So let's just keep plunging here with Farina until he's very low, and then we'll do our rotation for our damage, where we just do the Farina burst into the damage with the rest of them, right? So let's do that with Yelan. Let's do burst. Let's do elemental skill with Shen Yun. Let's catch her burst. There we go. Burst with Farina. There we are. And Hu Tao, you gotta go crazy. Let's see. Yeah, Hu Tao gotta go crazy when we have the chance here, guys. Look at that. So there we go. The plunge damage from Hu Tao. I mean, you guys see it, right? We already got him below half right there. Let me get a burst in with Hu Tao. And we still get the vape hit. Okay, so that's all right. Okay, yeah, I mean, you guys saw right there, man. That's not too bad in one rotation right there, where we got him about like a little bit less than his HP right there, guys. Let me switch to I can't switch it while we're you know, we have no stamina right there. Let's switch to heal mode while we do the plunges here, just to be a little bit safer for us, right? You know, we already have max energy as well with Farina, so it's just safe if we do the heal mode for a minute. Alright, so let's switch now to damage mode. Let's do elemental skill again, and let's just do our rotation again here. Here we go, guys. So let's do burst into burst with Shen Yun. Let's do elemental skill, and with Hu Tao, we do the plunge into elemental skill here, and then we just start plunging. There we go, and look at that, man. Yeah, like, that is crazy, guys. That is insane. Yeah, like, that damage right there, like, what are you doing to stop that, right? Like, that's insane. We finished out and we had about, like, extra 30-40 seconds left, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, I mean, really good stuff on the plunge boss. Like, Hu Tao with Shen Yun. I mean, obviously, you're already able to plunge, but having that Shen Yun for, obviously, the swirl, and, you know, we got VV on her as well to shred the resistance, like, that's really good. Alright guys, let's move on now to the final chamber, and we'll finish out this Fire Abyss, man. Alright guys, we are now on chamber 3 second half. Now I did the first phase in about 30-ish seconds, so we have about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left over to finish out this fight, and I think we could definitely do it, guys. So let's do it. Let's hop in and let's see what we're able to do. So let's catch the particles right there with Yelan, and we can do the elemental skill with Shen Yun right there. We catch particles with her, and we can do a rotation. So let's do this. Into burst with Yelan right there. There we go. I'm gonna elemental skill. I'm gonna burst with Shen Yun into her elemental skill. There we go. And we are one shot on Shen Yun right there, but we gotta just start plunging with Hu Tao just so we're able to start breaking the shield, guys. The more plunges we do, the better, as we'll be able to break the shield as quick as possible, right? So there we go. Pretty good. Let's get a burst in with Hu Tao. And yeah, we just start the exact same rotation again, and we should be good to go. So let's do that. Oh, we gotta break this. We gotta break this. There we go, break it. Nice, nice, nice. So that's good because we do get a little bit extra blunt damage against him. Alright, so there we go. Let's do the rotation again. So burst with you, burst with you, burst with you, elemental skill, burst with you, or a charge attack, I mean. Right? Oh! I almost died right there. I had to charge attack into that. Holy bro, I actually almost just died right there, guys. You saw that, right? I was in that right there, the thing. Okay, so right here, we got to get our rotation sorted out. So we got to get some energy going. And then we can break it next time we do our burst and everything like that. We should be good. He's going to also drop one of those, like, I forget what it's called, actually. The things that, like, breaks his blunt damage, right? If we're able to get that off, then I think we'll be in a really good spot. So I'm going to wait till he drops it, and then we'll do it. So here we go. Let's see if he's going to drop it or not. Oh my god, yo, Yelan, don't die right now. Alright, there we go. Let's burst. Elemental skill right here. We'll break this. There we go. Burst with you. Elemental skill. Burst with you. And I'm just going to start charge attacking with Hu Tao here. And plunging. Here we go. 167. What are we looking at? Oh my god. 182. Can we get another plunge in? Oh my. Yo, wait. We almost just killed him right there. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got to finish him off now with just straight up damage here, guys. How are we going to be able to do that? I don't know, man. Like, the damage right there that we did was good, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do it with just raw damage, though. That's going to be a little tough, I think. Let's see. So let's do the burst with Yelan. Let's do burst with Shen Yun right there, and let's just start plunging with Hu Tao right here. And yeah, I think we do got it. Okay, guys, that was a really close one, but, I mean, you saw the damage there. I didn't even get to see, like, all the hits. But, yeah, I mean, it was a lot of damage, man. And I'm gonna be honest, like, I did not expect Staff of Homa to be procced most of the time, but it was. You know, we were less than 50% pretty much the entire fight, and we barely cleared that, though, with what, 2 minutes and 30 seconds? So this is definitely not a second half team, but first half is a very strong team, guys. So, alright, let's hop out, and I'll give you guys my final thoughts on the Plunge Hu Tao team. Alright, guys, so we just finished the Spiral Abyss. Now, what are my thoughts on the Plunge Hu Tao team, man? Now, I think this team is actually a fairly good option for Hu Tao nowadays, especially if you do not have the C1 for Hu Tao, guys. And the reason I say that is because the plunging is a whole, enabler for a different type of setup that you can do that doesn't require stamina that Hu Tao needs. So when you're plunging, you're not using stamina to be able to do that. It's just through Shen Yun and her effect with her talent, right, where she's able to allow you to start plunging. And so that's obviously going to be a very good thing in that, you know, a C0 Hu Tao is still, you know, competitive because you can run her at C0 and still plunge and do, you know, the same damage that I was doing. Because my C1, the only thing that this changes is that I was able to do some charge attacks in between my plunges, right? So we were able to get both of those in between and still really good damage at that. And yeah, I mean, we had a few like energy issues a little bit, right? Like my Yelan doesn't have like super crazy ER, which is definitely an issue, but I had Fab Sword on Farina right there and a lot of Hydro application. I mean, we still were able to get their burst pretty much every rotation we were doing it. So yeah, I mean, overall, guys, not bad at all. And yeah, I mean, I think this is C0 Hu Tao's best team for sure because you do the insane amount of damage and you're not get like left to doing your charge attacks and running out of stamina. You don't have to do like charge attack tag, you just have to do plunging, which I think is very good. So there you guys go, man. Those are my thoughts on the team right there. I'll have the builds at the end of the video so you guys can see exactly what I was running in total. But yeah, man, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and we'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace out. Have a good rest of your day, guys. See you later, man.